Hi friends, welcome to my channel. I am Sunique and I've got a little package from Mona's Emporium arrived today, so I thought we'd open this one together and see, yeah, I'm sort of opening it from the side here. So we've got this beautiful blue sticker and blue tape here. I love those colours, they're my favourite colours. We've got a blue envelope and orange tissue paper. So what's in the envelope? A thank you sticker. Let's have a look inside. I've got this deck. That's the Horror Tarot. Yeah, I did an unboxing of this deck, so there's just one card here in the envelope, but yeah, I've done an unboxing of this here tarot deck, so I'll leave a link to that below. We've got a thank you card and all the socials and the beautiful Stonehenge. Okay, so let's look at the deck. Okay, so it's Angelarium, Oracle of the Fallen. So this is by Peter Moorbacher, and you might recall, because I've not done a walkthrough of this deck, but he did also this one, which is the Oracle of Emanations. So yeah, if you like Pete Moorbacher's art style, I like this deck. That looks a lot thicker than the original. Are they both Lo Scarabeo? Do you know what? They're not. That's interesting. I wonder what the guidebook's going to be like in that case, because obviously Lo Scarabeo do it in all the different languages, so the guidebook isn't that thick really when you start to look into it. So how am I going to, let's have a look. Take these off. What's it say? Harness the wisdom of the fallen angels, which is what Angelarium is all about. Actually, the Angelarium is home to all manner of angels, deities and other spiritual figures. Not all of them are benevolent. Dive into the dark, evocative world of fallen angels, destruction and arcane mystery with this oracle deck set in the fantastical Angelarium canon created by artist Peter Moorbacher. Discover the lore behind the Watchers, guardian angels who helped forge humanity only to inevitably turn to darkness. Each Watcher has a unique story to tell, and thus a unique lesson to offer. By studying the Watchers' archetypal stories, we may learn from them, avoid their mistakes and draw inspiration for tackling the challenges of life. These gorgeous illustrations depict the Watchers themselves, as well as pivotal moments from the Angelarium canon. With a luxurious matte touch that feels wonderful to hold and admire, this deck is a must-have for anyone with a love for the fantastical. It's Page Street Publishing. This is about Peter Moorbacher, artist and mastermind. And yeah, there's another one, an Angelarium Book of Watchers, which I don't have. Which, yeah, it's not an oracle deck, actually, it's a book. So there are books that go along with this, with the artwork. This is the other side. Okay, I'm just curious to get into the guidebook. This is it. Oh, a nice inside box. I like that. And we have the guidebook, and the colours are nice. Okay, let's just put this to one side a second. Oh, this does feel sort of velvety. It's all in English, so it's a bigger guidebook. Okay, so this is the guidebook. It is 93 pages long. And what do we have? Page Street Publishing, copyright 2024. Contents page. The Watchers fall, and then the personas. So we have here, okay, the Watchers' names and what they are. So Samyaza is Angel of Pride. Then when we get to here, we have the personas. So the Exile is Azazel, the Ascendant is Serial. Okay, we have 10 of those. So the deck looks like it's split into two. Then we have some spreads. So we've got a cardinal spread, north, east, south, west. So north is celestials, east terrestrials, south passions, and west erudites. Worth a read. And I think then, what happens here? Draw 4 more cards. So we're expanding that spread. Okay. The fallen angels. So we've got an explanation of the fallen angels here. And then the Watcher's Fall. And then we're into the cards. And we have, okay, wasted space, in my opinion. Okay, so on this side we've got a full page colour image of the card. And just this much information. And when you consider how big that card is, I don't know, that seems a waste of ink to me. That's my opinion on that. You know, if you're only going to give this little amount of information, then why not just make the book, this guidebook smaller, because we actually don't need, I suppose, unless we're just going to take the book out to read it and not the cards, that could be useful, but otherwise why? Okay, I'm just going to compare it really with this deck. Why not? Okay, the cardstock's different, and so in this one we have 35 pages and probably just about the same amount of information on each card, I would say. Just that amount of paper. You know, in these day and ages where we're trying to save our planet, that's you know, that guidebook is a little bit over the top, I think. Size of the cards. They're bigger, actually. Yeah, this new deck is slightly bigger than the Lo Scarabeo version. Not much, but slightly. So these are the backs together. This is a glossy cardstock. And yeah, have how many cards in this one? We have at the back 33 cards in the Lo Scarabeo Oracle of Emanations, and then in the Oracle of the Fallen we have, no, they're not numbered either, so I'm going to have to physically count. I can do that in the index, actually. Let me count them in the index. That's going to make it a little bit difficult to find your card, you know, because they're not even alphabetical. So yeah, that's going to be a little bit of an issue, actually. Okay, so there was 10 of the personas. There are 26, if I've counted that right. So there's 26 of the Watcher's Fall and 10 personas, so 36 cards altogether. But yeah, they're not numbered. And they aren't alphabetical either. So yeah, it's going to be a real, you know, you're going to have to scan the guidebook contents page in order to find out the meaning of the card. So yeah, apart from that, those are the differences between the production of each deck. So let's just now look at the cards, because they are beautiful. And we begin with Samyaza, or Samyaza, Angel of Pride, which is brilliant because we've got a lion here, and lions, a pack of lions actually is, of course, called Pride. That's cool. We've got, what's that? It looks like a face. There looks like a face there. Snake. It's quite dark, these images. So yeah, let's, the next one's Ethereal, Angel of Deception. We've got like a smoke screen here. All's not as it seems. AFF, Angel of Anger. Gosh, the arms are dislocated there. We're actually severed, and we've got a cross going through all the way through. back to front. Some of these images won't be for the faint-hearted, by the way. Bezaliel, Angel of Shadows. Shazaquiel, Angel of Mists. Sariel, Angel of the Waning Moon. Stunning artwork. Kokobeel, Angel of the Stars. Azazel, Angel of Sacrifices. Samshiel, Angel of the Eclipse. Asbiel, Angel of Ruin. Rahab, Angel of the Deep. Sophletus, Angel of Dust. Baraquiel, Angel of Lightning. Oh. Ananiel, Angel of Storms. We have Turiel, Angel of the Mountain. Gadriel, Angel of War. Pennamu, Angel of Script. Tamiel, Angel of the Unseen. Zaquiel, Angel of Purity. Armoros, Angel of Undoing. Sashiel, Angel of Coin. Quite a few. Butator, Angel of Calculation. Pura, Angel of Forgetting. Apollyon, Angel of the Void. Zadkiel, Angel of Mercy. Quephoth, the Shadowed Scion. The Exile, Azazel. The Ascendant, Sariel. Prophet, Kokobeel. Beautiful energy there. The Victim, Cetheriel. The King, Samayasa. The Keeper, Rahab. The Builder, Cephalatus. The Destroyer, Ananiel. The Miser, Turiel. The Vessel, Baraquiel. Okay, so those are all cards. You draw one. I'm quite tempted to draw one from each deck. Could do that, couldn't I? And look at the guidebook entry for each. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so this one has no gilded edges. It is a lovely design on the back, all this sacred geometry. We have the Destroyer, Ananiel. Okay, I'll put that one there. Then, from the Oracle of Emanations, Remph, Angel of Time. So in the beginning of Oracle of Emanations, Peter, the author, actually explains about Angelarium being a lifelong project of his. So each angelic creature embodies and gives personality to the concepts that are normally abstract. It's my own internal explanation externalized in the form of paintings. It's a blend of my aesthetic and the rich history of Kabbalah to create a lens through which to see the world. And it talks about Kabbalah and the Tree of Life and the paths on it, stepping into, and then we're into the card meanings. So for Remph, Angel of Time, again, this one actually is quite interesting because it goes through the Tree of Life. There are cards for the Tree of Life. So we have Keter, the Crown, Hopna, Right Eye, Bina, Left Eye, Dat, Emptiness, Hesed, Right Hand, Empathy, etc. So all the Sephira on the Tree of Life. And to Malkut, which is the last one, and then we have the angels, so we have Gabriel, Raziel, Azrael, etc. Okay, so that's the difference. So Remph, oh, and it also gives you a glyph of the Tree of Life here. I don't know if I've shown this deck before. I do feel like I have. So again, the cards aren't numbered, so you have to try and find them in the book. Anyway, so Remph is the angel of time, eternally vigilant and forever burning. Remph is the movement through space, measured out with deft precision. Our footsteps upon the earth mark its passing, for we are all bound to time. One by one we tick and tock, and every life is counted. Even as those lives pass, we are all sand and seconds and moments, all fleeting. Fire burns until it doesn't. Lives are lived until they aren't. Dreams are dreamt until we wake. Remph stands by all of this, counting. What better unit of measure than the souls that pass through the Tree of Life into Angelarium? Remph walks between the pillars of past and present, turning every corner in every second. Remph's movements can be seen in our own, as a fulcrum between moments. And then the signs are a clock, a torch, and a wave. For the Destroyer, let's find this one. So this is one of the personas, and this is the Destroyer. Staring out over ships on the horizon, and Anael saw the damage he was capable of. With a twist of his hand, he could snare them all. Their wooden bodies would twist and crack. The voyagers would wail in despair before the water snuffed them out. So little effort would need to be made. He had always had that means to do so, but now he had the will. His face darkened, and the clouds gathered overhead. And then we have a card meaning. There is an urge inside us all to watch what we've built get destroyed. It's not always the correct choice, but all things come to an end eventually. It might be time to wipe the slate clean, and maybe an opportunity to indulge in smashing something apart. Isn't that interesting? Oh dear. Yeah, you can see the energy of these decks. They're quite profound, I think. So yeah, that's a quickie on these two decks. And yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed that. I do like Angelarium. I know it's not for everybody. I'll just do a quick look at the cards while I'm talking. Yeah, it's not for everybody, and I understand that, but I find it to be a way into my psyche. And I do love the artwork of Pete Mulbacher. I think it's amazing. Beautiful, beautiful colours, beautiful artwork. I think you can, in person, I think the glossy version is more vibrant than this new version. You look at them side by side, you might be able to see that. But these do feel really nice. And it's strange to think that this deck, the very first one, the Emanations, actually came out in 2017. So like there's 7 years between these decks. Yeah, 7 years. So obviously a lot of work goes into these, and you can actually find all about them actually if you go to the website. Ooh, this one was edited by Linnea Weatherstone, interestingly enough. And okay, so with this one, let's find you the information. There we go. On Instagram at Pete Moorbacher, and he's also got a Patreon page, www.angelarium.net, if you wanted to visit the website. Okay, so that's my first look at Angelarium Oracle of the Fallen, the latest deck from Peter Moorbacher, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And thank you so much for watching. As always, until my next video, bye friends, bye.